Hello and welcome to our new tutorial for wire wrapping. I have created this nice wire wrapped fox. It's a kind of minimalistic, as you can see. And I was thinking and inventing this tutorial because I had these nice white drop beads what are as a fox cheeks, so you can see that they are actually fits perfectly for the cheeks, and also a small black bead for the nose, and you can also use them for the eyes. So what we need uncoated copper wire that's of 1 millimeter. It is 18 gauge, and we are starting with the spire from behind. So you just take your flat nose pliers and make a small loop, and then you slowly start to rolling the wire. As you can see, you can just grab the wire and press it a little bit, and later you can take it just between your fingers and roll till it's as big as the bottom of the cabochon or of your other main stone. You can use, for example, carnauer or agate or red jaspis or anything what reminds you to color of the fox. So when you have the contour of the cabochon, we are going to create the ears. So you can just measure it and make that small triangle, but they are a little bit smaller than is the diameter of the stone. So you make the first ear, then you take your pliers and make a small loop where we can later put some hook for hanging the pendant. After that, you just create and form the second ear. As you can see, it can be the same size as the first one, or you can be also creative and make it smaller and bigger, so there is something interesting in the face. So after that, you just go over the cabochon, what we are putting between, like the spire, and I'm making there kind of eyes. So if you want to have them, you can just put there these like beads, but you can also make it without it, and then you just make some kind of two bows just for sketching, like that there would be the eyes. So you can now see I'm making the second variant, so they are like without the minimalistic version or with the eyes. This version actually like children the most with the eyes. So you can see that I'm making the first bow, putting there the black bead, and then making a second one and also putting the black bead. So these are the Czech wax beads with 5 millimeter in diameter, but you can also use anything you find at home. So now you can see how I'm putting the second eye there, so you just put them next each other. So it looks a little bit funny, it looks like a small owl. So then you put the cabochon between the spire and your face. And now we are just setting the stone or the cabochon there. So you can just put it there and out, and you can see where here is exactly the point where the wire meets the wire and you are just bending it or wrapping it around. So you make a small loop and just bend it around and press it with the flat nose pliers. So, and this is actually the basic, as you can see. It looks kind of funny. So, for fixing and finishing all the our fox pendant, we just need some thinner wire. I'm using 26 gauge here. In this case, it's 0.3 millimeters, and I'm just now wrapping the wire in the point where the second ear meets the spire. So this is kind of basic. Then you put the stone there, and again you try to place it with your fingers. So it can take some time because every stone is a different, so you will see what works the best for you. And now there is actually a little bit. Oh, okay, we are now putting the check glass bead in the drop form and making the first cheek. So the first place, put it there, and you make a loop from this wicking knit or the wire lace, so the first one. Then you are putting the snout, the glass bead, what should remind you for the nose. Then you make the second loop, second wire lace, so you can see it like this. And the second drop, you can see now you go from the thinner part first. So, and now you can actually see the fox face already. Can you see it? So you can still move a little bit with the eyes or make it make the grimace as you want. So then you finish it with the wire lace, and actually in the last minutes we are making the zigzag all over the cabochon or the spire. Can you see now? I'm showing it with the finger. So you go all over there with the zigzag. You can now see the difference with the eyes, without. You can also make more variations. So, and then you can just turn it to the behind and making the zigzag wrap around. So if you want to be sure and to make the glass bead really sitting in the place, you just go with the wire one more time only through the holes like I'm making it right now. So after you do this, then everything is like more compact and it's sitting better in the place. So you have now these two endings, and finally here is the moment when we are marking all around the zigzag wrap. So as you can see, it's a kind of boring work, but it's really important to make it like it. So you go from one side to the other, and the small loop is really important there for holding the wire in the right place and not be slippery. Yes. Now you could also see on the other fox, as I have showed you right now, that I don't have there this zigzag, because if you make the spire like small enough and the stone is perfectly sitting there, then you don't need to have this zigzag. But I'm showing it to you in this video because probably it will be necessary for you to make then one row, one line of the spire with this zigzag wrap. So with the first end, I'm just wrapping it 2, 3, 4 times around itself, and then you just cut it and press the ending. So you take your flat nose pliers and just press it like this. Okay. Yes, and here is the other hand, and you just do the same thing. So just to wrap 2 or 3 times around itself, directly next to the hole of the bead, and again ending, pressing, and just behind the end. And that's it. Great. We just need to put there something for hanging. So I have here this jump ring. Just open it, close it, and we are ready. So you need approximately 10 minutes for making one of these foxes. You can tell me what you like better. Please write me to the comment. Do you prefer to have it with the eyes, or do you prefer to make a minimalistic version? So for the better face, you can still take the wire and turn it like 90 degrees. And these are our final foxes. I hope you have enjoyed my tutorial. Thank you very much for watching, and looking forward to see you next time. Bye.